Within the Montage license, we give all users the ability to configure and amend their own reports. If I was to give you a simple example of how easy this is to configure, if we go and amend one of our existing homepage reports, in this case our total annual cost report, if I wanted to add some additional columns to also view my consumption as well as my cost, I can do so by selecting my report parameters first, and this will now open up all of the options to me for how I can configure and display my report. In this case, it is showing me that the information that I had requested is my cost information. But what I can now do is add additional columns of data into the data table. First of all, I'm going to select the particular node that I'm interested in. So in this case, I'm going to select the Bowden's Brewery Group parent node, because I'm interested in seeing a total of all of my utilities that I have used on that node. So in this case, I am selecting the appropriate node field that I'd configured using the navigator. So I want the total, the parent node for the Bowden's Brewery Group. I want to see all of my utilities. I want to see the consumption, and the actual value I'm interested in is the totals. By validating that equation, Montage will then add the column of information I was interested in into my report. Now clearly the title of the report does not make sense, so in this case I can overwrite it, calling it consumption or something logical to your requirements. You will also notice that in the report, in the cost column, I am totaling, but again, Montage is not totaling the consumptions, because as you will note, it is different units, and therefore it wouldn't make any sense to total the consumptions for different unit types. Within the report, I'd also asked for the information to be displayed as pie charts. So the first one was my cost breakdown, and then the new one that's just appeared on the right hand side is my consumption. For every report, you have the option in Montage to do some in-report options. So by selecting our options, in this case I could turn on or off either of those pie charts, or in the case of my table of text, I could also decide whether I wanted Montage, in this case, perhaps not to total my information, or to display the information either as a sum, as it does right now, or possibly to average. In different report types, I could also ask Montage to sort the information, in this case by either cost or consumption, and if it was cost, I could then request that I wanted the information either displayed in descending or ascending order as such. I would also still like to see my information totaled, so for my cost node I'm also requesting that I total the information.